Hi, I'm Patrick from nicerack.com.au. Today I'm just going to run through a few things you need to know before you buy one of the carriers. Firstly, your tow bar. This is what we call a hitch receiver tow bar. You simply remove the ball section, and what's left is a square 2-inch hitch receiver. This is what you need for the carrier to be able to slide into this square hole which then bolts on into the side. If you don't have one of these tow bars, well then you can't use one of the carriers. They can't sit on a ball, it needs to slide into this slot. Okay, loading your carrier is pretty straightforward. All you need is a couple of tools, your specially designed zero wobble bolt, and you're ready to load. I like to start on with removing the loading ramp. Placing the carrier inside your hitch receiver. Lining up one of the bolts on the carrier with your tow bar bolt. Depending on your vehicle and where your hitch is located will depend on how far you can put it in or pull it out. With Mitsubishi Triton, the tow bar sits quite a way in, so I am utilising the second last bolt hole. Grab your zero wobble bolt. Slide it in, just give it a bit of a jiggle just to make sure that it's in properly. Grab your washers and your nut. And just tighten all that up. Once you've tightened that up, just double check that it's secure. That's just my suspension squeaking, so just grab that. And once all that's nice and tight, you're ready to load up. Okay, when loading and unloading your bike, it's probably best to do it in a safe place, like off your driveway. You don't want to be doing it out in the middle of the road where you're blocking traffic. This is quite easy to do by yourself. Obviously, if you've got someone else give you a hand, that's always a lot easier. Before we get going, just like to double check that it's securely on. I like to put my tie downs on the front, just so it's a bit easier doing it by yourself. Once you've just checked that, make sure your bike's in line with your ramp. That's if you're doing it by yourself or any time. Alright, let's get to it. Once you get it on, I just like to keep a hand on it. We are on a bit of a hill at the moment, so I just like to keep a hand on it so I doesn't go anywhere. Once I'm reaching for the tie downs on the other side, I like to just put my leg on it, just resting on it, just so it doesn't go anywhere. Once you've got one strap on it, it's quite easy to let it go, and then you take time with it. If you've never loaded a bike down before, the idea is to go through your triple tree. You can go up the upper tree or the lower tree. I just prefer to go up the upper tree. Here we're using the Gator 1.5 ratchet style. These make it really easy to use. It's important to actually compress your forks down as much as you can so there's no rebound when travelling. Once that's done, tie it off. Make sure there's no straps hanging down so it won't get caught in anything. Next thing we need to do is tie down the back wheel. You can either do this by going over the top of your wheel or placing it through your swing arm, whatever's easiest for you or whichever you prefer. Once again, tying off any loose tie downs you got going, any of the straps. Okay, and the fourth strap, this is quite important. This goes through your pegs, under your carrier and onto the other peg. Doesn't have to be overly tightened, but this just stops it from swaying to side if possible. Okay, once your bike's securely on there, just double check it's not going to go anywhere. Remove your loading ramp. Slide it back on through for travelling. And it's easy as that. Okay, basically when you're unloading, it's basically a complete reversal of how you loaded it on. Strapping it down, I actually like to leave this strap till last. I just find it a little bit easier. So first of all, I'll take the rear strap off. Followed by the two front straps. Okay, once we've done that, we'll remove the loading ramp. then finally the last straps. This is where I like to keep a hand on the bike. Just make sure that the hook's off the other strap. Sorry, the other peg. Now once you've actually been travelling for a while, you'll probably find that the wheel is quite into the wheel chock, so you'll have to force it out a bit.